Cancer hariba laina asini mipum khudingmakna kinariba asi aduga mipum khudingmakki wakhalonda karigumba laina layong ama hek ulakpa matamda hariba laina cancer asi oiramgadra haiba asi aikhoigi kokta han hekta lai adubu hariba laina asigi hidak asi tasengnamak leitaba jatla natraga lotsilliba jatla haibasigi matangda ngasigi episode asida ai mayamda akhangba khara share tawjage aduga Kok Media Channel asibu yengbiriba mipum khudingmakpu Gauri Haubamna taramna okchari. Prithvi asida Dr Kaya ama leidi hariba Dr Singh asina cancer hariba laina asidagi mioi kaya ama kanba ngamkhre adubu laina asidagi kanba ngamkhrabasu hariba Dr Singh adugi maming amadi laifamna jingbasing asi kanamatana khangde masi karigino hairagadi hariba Dr Singh asi khara amana hatokhi aduga khara amana makhal makha kayagi case kaya thangatuna fazinki amadi miyamangda ikaiba pibaga loinana thabaktagi tanthokpa phawba yauri Masina maram oiraga cancer gi hidak kaya ama yonduna lakli amadi hariba Singh asi adumak jathakigani Dr Singh asi kanano matau karamna makhoina layengi amadi makhoibu karigidamakta hatlibano aduga thabaktagi lauthoklibanno haiba asi khangge hairabadi video asi loiba fawba yengminakisi Dr Singh asigi wari makha jathadringaida aikhoina pharmaceutical companies haiba asi karino haibasi hana khangminakisi Company asi karino hairagadi makhal makha kayagi laina layong sing adu khanglaga hairiba laina sing adugi hidak sai aduga mayamda yoli adubu laibak thiba amana hairiba cancer laina asigi chapchaba hidak adu prithivida laidiba pharmaceutical companies sing asida amata fangde tawgadabu pharmaceutical companies sing asina cancer ga mari lainaba hidak asidagi $160 billion hena chahida profit fangi hairiba asigi matangda cancer ga mari lainaba doctor amadi akhang ahai kayana fongdokli madudi hariba pharmaceutical companies sing asina hidak asi thawoina leihandabani maramdi makhoina paisa tanbada nungainabagidamak vaccine haiba asi karino hairagadi angang oiringai matamda makhal makha kayagi laina layong singdagi ngakthoknabagidamakta kapa amadi pithakpa hidak makhal adubuni samna hairabada polio vaccine hepatitis vaccine rubella vaccine asina chingbasini amuk yengsi adugumnaba country hairiba hidak asi changwangna sizinaba mafam haibadi America lam asidadi angang amana chahi ama sudringaida vaccine taret hena kapi aduga 26 doses adu kapna America hairiba mafam asida pokpa kuidriba angang sing asi makhal makha kayagi laina layong sing na maram oiraga sibagi chang asi aduki matik wangi Huzig yengbiriba mayanggi wakhalonda leiramgadawriba asi hariba makhal makha kayagi laina layong singdagi ngakthoknabagidamakta kaplaba fawbada matau karamna oiribano haiba asi soidana khanbiramgani aigi oiba wakhalondadi hariba asi vaccine asina maram oiramgadra haina khalli aduga mayamgi motsu commenta thambiramo Hairiba asigi proof na karino hairagadi America hariba mafam asida vaccine asi khwaidagi wangna sizinaba mafam amani lam asina cancer haiba laina asi changwang na naba mafam amasu oi masi America khakta da sunate statistics data amada cancer na changwang na naba mafam singdana hairiba vaccine yamna sizinaba su heli Denmark Ireland Australia New Zealand hairiba mafam sing asi vaccine changwang na sizinaba mafam ngaktani amadi cancer nabagi changsu yamna wangna lai 1986 ta America da law amakhak semki madudi Childhood Vaccine Injury Act asina hairi madudi adongi angang adu vaccine asina maram oiraga khudong thiba kaya ama nanglaba natraga siba phawba yawrabasu vaccine asibu puthokliba company aduna daita amata lawroi haiba sini company kaya amana makhal makha kaya ge vaccine puthoraklaga market ta yonduna chahi amada $24 billion hena profit tali. Hai basing asina nakalamaromda thamkhraga companies sing asina profit kaya ama tali aduga hai ba cancer laina asigi hidak asi taseng namak laitaba jala natraga lotsiliba jala hai ba asi miyamgi wakhalonda soidana laibiramgani. Ai isamag doctor di nachade adubu aina akhangba doctor kharagi maramda mayamda share tawjage. Hai ba doctor sing asida Hariba cancer laina asigi hidak asi leirami. Dr. asi kanano hairagadi Dr. Sebi. Dr. asigi matangda mayam punna amuk khangminasi. Alfredo Bowman, Dr. Sebi haina khangnaba misak asi Honduran herbalist amani. Masana masabu healer amani haijaba mioi amani. Mahakna haiki madudi laina khudingmak asi herbs haibadi mana masing na laying bangammi haina fongdoki. Adum oinamag Dr. Sebi 2016 da laikidre. Mataw karamna amadi kari maramdagi laikidabano haibadu ay kona lakjage. Dr. Sebi na thazay madudi malem sida layriba anaba khudingmak asi mahausagi oiba maungda haibadi natural way da laying bayay haina fongdoki amadi uttuna sutai. Dr. Sebi na HIV/AIDS, diabetes, cancer, BP stroke, atay makal makha kayagi lainasing magi oiba maongda laying bangammi hairi amadi thabak oina uttuna su mioi kaya ama fahanki. Hairi basing asi chemical yaudana manamasing na layingki. Masi aseng bani amadi praman galoina na ay mayamda utyage. Hairiba pumnamak asina achumbo oiba taragasu Dr. Sebi gi mafamdadi yamna khudong thiningay oy. Maramdi mahakna HIV/AIDS na naba mioi 12 surakpa matamda mahaki mamana asum na haiki madudi nang makoy na soida na farani. Haibadi pharmaceutical companies HIV/AIDS cancer na naba mioi singdagi lupa lak ta lauriba makoy na soida na farani haibani. Maramdi Dr. Sebi na fahalagpa asina hariba companies sing asigi business ta chawna akaiba ma lakpana. Masida Dr. Sebi akiba tawdana amadi nachungdana layrami. Maramdi mahaki tungda magi layeng makal asina fahankiba mioi kaya ama laybana. Kuy-kuydana mahaki mamana haikiba dumagthokki. Dr. Sebi gi office ta detectives ki kangbu amalaklaga mangonda makoiga punna chatta bayade haiki maduda Dr. Sebi na karigino hangbada mahakpu oidaba tawba chintiba huranba mibu apangmasiba mishakni mahaki manakta hidak kaya lay haizili haibagidamak mahakpu jail da thamki. Masigi matungda Dr. Sebi court ta puthoktuna court tu gi just aduna asum na haiki madudi karigumba nang na layeng kiba mioi mapan puthokpa ngamba tarabadi nang thadokani. Adusu praman galoina na hairiba mising adu thoglakadabani. Dr. Sebi na mi mapanda natte mioi 108 witness oina puthoki. Adusu document kaloina na aduna maram oiraga case adu mahak na ngamki. Hairibasing asi Dr. Sebi na interview amada fongdoki. Masigi matangda video matek ama mayampun na yenginasi.
So the charge was practicing medicine without a license and claiming that you had a remedy to cure AIDS, cancer, and diabetes. So the question is, how did you win that case against what some people say are the toughest prosecutors in the land?
Well, it was 1987.
87, not 79,
The
87.
10th of February.
Okay.
My mother knew they were coming. When I told my mama that I had cured my 13 AIDS patient, she said, "They're gonna get you. They're gonna get you."
So let me stop you there. You said I cured my 13 AIDS patients.
Yeah.
So you had 13 patients
Yeah.
who had AIDS.
Yeah.
And then you say
cured.
you cured them.
Sure.
Keep talking.
So my mother said, "They're gonna get you." I said, "But Mom, why are they gonna get me?" Because you must remember that you live in a society that support a certain philosophy and a certain system.
Video asibu kupthana yung bining lagadi makagi description da pizaribal link asida changlaga yung bayagani. Huzig maki oina di Dr. Sebi matawkaram na laikidabano haiba asigi matangda mayampun na mukhang minasi. Taseng badi Dr. Sebi naaraga laikidabanate adubu planning ang magaloy na hatkibani haizaningi. Maming chat khalakpa haibadi layang bangamda na layramba kaya adu magi layang makal asina maram oiraga ngamlaki masina magi yek na ba masing yam khalaki karigino hairagadi magi layang makal asina maram oiraga prithvi da layriba pharmaceutical company sing asida yamna chawna akaiba ma oiraki aduna maram oiraga Dr. Sebi amuk phaki money laundering gi case ta Matam aduda mana lairiba jail aduda mana chanaba potta hu hapchinki aduga asumna sandoki madudi mahak pneumonia na maram oiraga sikhibani haina. Dr. Sebi da natana atopa Dr. Kaya amasulay. Dr. Yankai henna sikhi maramdi hariba Dr. Singh asina pharmaceutical company sing asigi mayokta chatlubagidamak. Adubu hariba Dr. Singh asi amamamta oina haiduna lairagadi video asi sangdoknabagi maram ama oibana ai tension jarake. Adubu miyamna khangbining ba lairagadi makhagi description da bizariba link asida changlaga yengba yagani. Karigumba hariba sing asida adomna thazabidrakadi ai Dr. amagi matangda amuk haizarake madudi Dr. Burzynski. Dr. Burzynski hariba nupa asi police biochemist amani. Hariba nupa asi 1970s ki matamda America da settle tawkhiba nupa amani. Hariba nupa asina 1976 da mafam aduda Burzynski Research Laboratory haiba asi hangdokhi. Hariba laboratory asida anti-neoplastons asida research tawkhi. Anti-neoplaston haiba asi karino? Masi biochemical compound amani madudi masafaba mioi amada yawba neoplaston aduga cancer patient amagi neoplaston ani asi transfuse tawhanduna hariba anti-neoplaston adu cancer nariba mioi aduda hapchinduna cancer cell adu manghanbani. Aduna maram oiraga mioi adubu amuk fakat halakpa. Adubu hariba sida khara amana fai aduga khara amana fatte haina ibasu thengnari. Adubu hauziki oinadi ai wari makha chathajarake. Hariba Dr. Burzynski asisu mamangda panjakiba Dr. Sebiga chapmanana khudongthiba kaya ama mayoknaki. Masu chapmanana government na magi mathakta maral kaya ama sirakki madudi mahak asi machinthiba mibu apangba siba amadi aingi mayokta layengba mishakni aduna maram oiraga makoina magi medical license adu kaknaba hotnaki. Mahaksu Dr. Sebi gumna courta praman galoinana mioi kaya ama puthoknaba hotnaki. Praman galoinana puthokhiba mioi sing adugi maraktagi amakhak hana nainasi. Mioi adu San Francisco, America dagi police officer mamingna Sergeant Ricksef. Mioi asigi machanupi amalayrami. Machanupi asina chahi mari muksurakpa matamda brain cancer na maram oiraga laikhide. Mahakna February 1996 da court ta asumna fongdokhi madudi magi machanupi amalayrami mahak brain cancer dagi laikhide. Machanupi asigi mamingna Kristen. Matam aduda mahak na machanupi asibu mafam aduda layriba afawba doctor kaya amatanaki. Doctor na hairaki mangonda madudi nanggi lambi ani khaklay. Angang asi yumda puraga sihanba natraga akanba chemical radiation thazalaga hinghanba ngamnaba hotnaba asi. Surgeon Ricksef ki oinadi machanupi asibu sihanba pamlamde aduna maram oiraga hospital da admit tawki. Hariba Dr. Singh aduna aduki mati chemical amadi radiation thazanba na maram oiraga angang adugi saru adu second degree yauna chak thekhi. Aduga Surgeon Ricksef na asumna sufongdokli madudi angang sigi diaper sinba matamda fawba glove sizinadaba yaramde maramdi radiation aduna maram oiraga urine fawba aduki matik acidic oirami. Tha taruki matungda Dr. Singh aduna fongdoraki madudi aikoi nangi angang asi kanba ngammaroi. Adum oinamok mahak na machanupi adu kaningba na maram oiraga Dr. Burzynski amuk unaki. Dr. Burzynski na anti-neoplaston gi mateng na layengki aduga chahi ama makhaida machanupi adu cancer dagi phaki. Fare haiduna su matam kharagi matungda angang adu laikhide. Hariba asi cancer na oiramde. Mamangda Dr. kaya na thakiba radiation aduna maram oiraga sibani. Mahak na asumna haiki madudi praja singda lana sandokpa mioi khara ama lairabra haina khalli.
Now 7-year-old daughter. This is an identical twin. Her sister is now dead. Her sister, when she was 4 years old, Kristen, developed a highly malignant brain tumor that had spread throughout her spine and her brain. The doctors told us that we had really two options: take her home, let her die, or bring her in for massive dosages of chemo and radiation simultaneously. In either event, she was going to die. They were quite certain of that, and very quickly. Believing her only chance to be the standard route, we gave her the chemo and radiation. It burned her skull so bad she had second-degree burns and her hair never came back. My wife and I, choosing not to accept that, started reading. The first book I picked up, the third chapter, discussed Dr. Burzynski. As you may guess, I have some expertise in fraud. In fact, I'm quite certain there are enough attorneys in the room that I could be vordeered as an expert in fraud. And I conducted my own investigation. have no doubt the man is not a fraud. I have no doubt that he does what he does out of earnest belief that his medicine works. 18 months later, we took my daughter off the anti-neoplastin. She had not died. She had no signs of tumor. She remained free for 18 months of cancer. She died last July of neurological necrosis. Her brain fell apart from the radiation. The autopsy showed that she was completely cancer-free, and she died from bad advice. She died because there's a government institution that disseminates false information and is not looking out for the welfare of the people.
Magi wafam asina takli madudi haiba mi oising asina cancer layang nabagi hidak asi lotsinduna thamlibra haiba si hangbaya ba wahang ama oidabra. Dr Burzynski na praman ga loina na puthokiba mi oising aduna maram oiraga mahak thadoki amadi magi medical license adu kakhide. Masigi matungda Dr Burzynski gi mathagda FDA na case kaya ama thangalaktuna magi layang ba adu makha chathadana ba hotnaki adubu mai pakhide. Asina maram oiraga Dr Burzynski gi layang asida documentary kaya ama semnaki. Hairiba documentary aduda mi kayam na layang ki amadi phaki haibadu mayek seng na takli. Aroibada sathiraba laina cancer asidagi matau karam na ngakthokadage amadi kari karamba chinjak charoidagi haibadugi matangda amuk ai mayam da khara share tawjage. Ahanbada yariba makai junk foods haibadi chips, soft drinks, pizza, burger, noodles na chingba asi chabagi hainabi asi thadok piba maramdi hariba sing asi yamna acidic oiba chinjak ngaktani. Asina maram oiraga cancer cells asina adongi hakchang da changlaga makhoigi laifam semba thui. Yariba makai alkaline diet haibadi fresh oiba chinjak chabiba, vegetable amadi hairana chingba sing asi toina chabiba. Cancer cells sing asina changlakpa matamda chinjak sing asina ngakthokpa ngami. Aduta sunatana khwaidagi sathiriba huzik market ta fangliba pack tawraba food haibadi process tawraba chanaba sing asini. Hariba pochai sing asi matam kuina fresh oina lainabagi damakta company sing asina preservatives kaya ama sizinai masi aduki matik sathiba amani. Masina aikhoigi hakchangda tapna cancer cells sing form tawhannabagi machak ama oiri. Matamgi matung inna huzikti aikhoi pumnamak mobile phone sizinari masina maram oiraga aikhoigi nongmagi tawgadaba thabak thauram kayada mobile sina akaiba kaya ama piri. Interphone study gi report matung inna aikhoina sizinariba mobile asidagi thadorakpa radiation asina brain cancer na halakpa yabagi chance 40% hena lai. Hairiba video asina adomda knowledge khara oibiramgani haina thajai aduga matungdasu asigumlaba video sing asi mayamda puthokpa ngamba oizage. Adongi mamal yamlaba like amadi subscribe na aikhoigi pukning thaugatpiri. Ngasigi oinadi yengbiriba mayam pumnamakdagi gauri hawbamna kainanabagi athang nizari.